Hi, in this lesson we're going to be looking at best buys. We're going to start by looking at percentage discounts. This is when we have, for example, we're going to a shop, we are buying an item and it's discounted by say 20%, and we want to find out what the price that we're going to pay is. So we have the original price, which is 100%. The new price is going to be our original price minus the percentage discount. So let's say it was taken down by 20%, would be the original price minus 20%, which we could then write as 100% minus our 20%, which would then go down to 80%. Okay, so we're going to do a few examples. Here we have a shirt which originally cost $30, which is our 100%. It's been discounted by 25%. So we're now going to pay 100 minus 25%, which is 75%. And we're going to multiply that by our $30, which is going to give us $22.50. Have a go at the next one by yourself. Okay, so we have our shirt originally costing $50, so that's our 100%, discounted by 10%, so we're going to go 100 minus 10, which is 90. So we have 90% of $50 is what we're going to pay. We can calculate that and we're going to get $45. Okay, so if we have the price after a percentage discount, we want to find out what the original price is. So we have a percentage discount of say 20%. So after the discount, we're going to get 100 minus 20%, which is our 80%. The way that we would find our original price would be to take the price that we have now and divide it so that we can work out what 1% equals. So in this case, we'd divide it by 80 and we'd get 1%. And then we could use that to find 100%. So we'd times that number by 100 and that would give us the original 100%. Some examples. In this one, we're trying to find out what the original price was after a 20% discount for chocolate that now costs $2. So our original price was our 100%, and after a discount of 20%, we're paying $2. So 100% minus 20 is 80%, and so our 80% is our $2. We want to find out what 1% is, so we're going to divide both sides by 80, and we're going to get $0.025. We won't round because we are now going to take it up to 100%. So we go to 100% by timesing both sides by 100, and we're going to get $2.50. So our original price was $2.50. Have a go at the next one on your own. Okay, so after our discount of 55%, our desk is going to cost $105. So we started off with 100, we took off 55, we're going to have 45% is our $150 desk. We want to find out what 1% is, so we would divide 150 by 45 and we would get 3.33 repeater. And then we find what 100% is, so that's in dollars, and we're going to get $333.33. So that's what the original price was. Now we're going to quickly look at best buys, and this is what you are doing when you say compare two different packets of rice or two different loaves of bread to work out which one is giving you better value for money. And the way that we can do this is to compare to a common unit. So when you've been shopping, you may have seen, for example, on a price tag for rice, that maybe there are two different packets of rice which are different measurements or different amounts, so maybe a 5 kilo and a 1 kilo bag of rice. But on the bottom of the tag where it says the price, it will have something like $1, or here we have it'll have something like $1 per 100 grams on one, and the other one might have $1.10 per 100 grams. And the one with the cheaper number is the best buy. Here we have an example where we have our packet is $4 for 100 kilograms, so we're getting a bigger packet. Then over here, when we're paying $1.40 for 100 grams. This is some very expensive rice. What we're going to do is we're going to compare to a common unit. So we might look for 100 grams. So luckily this one's already in the price per 100 grams, so we're paying $1.40. Here what we have to do is we have to divide by 4, and then this will go to 100 grams. So you're going to get $1 per every 100 grams. Now, we can see that this one is much cheaper than this pack of rice over here. We're paying 40 cents less for the same amount of rice. However, it's not always the best option to go for the best buy. For example, if you only needed 100 grams of rice and wouldn't eat the 400 grams, it would be better to go for this price here, because in the end you're only paying $1.40, even though this way you get a better price per grain of rice maybe. You'll end up spending more in the long run if you don't use it all. So there are things that we need to consider when we're considering best buys. Right, now it's your turn. What's the best buy here? Remember, we take it down to a common unit. That's just one banana, and then we compare the two. Okay, so here we already have this one banana is for 90 cents. So we don't have to change this one. Over here we have 10 bananas, so we're going to divide this by 10. So we're going to get one banana is going to be 85 cents. So we can see that in this case, the 10 bananas for $8.50 is the better buy. However, you'd want to make sure that you're going to eat all the bananas. Otherwise, it might be better to buy individual bananas at 1 for 90 cents. This is the content that we've covered to some degree. If you have any questions, please bring them to me.